All right, we have a few pretty straightforward things. So this is my GorillaPod. I've had it for a few years, even before I was like doing any sort of YouTube or vlogging or anything like that. It's always handy. I don't know if I beat mine up more than other people or something, but I find that they are like less durable than I guess what I hear other people talk about. But anyway, nevertheless, it's quite useful, and I do use it. I have a little level on there. I'm notoriously bad at taking level shots, so that's very helpful. This is my memory card storage area. So I didn't have one of these for a while. I don't have that many memory cards, but I have a few, and it's good to not have them loose in my camera bag. So I have this, and it's just, you know, costs just a few bucks. It's like aluminum case, and I don't beat things up really too much anyway. A couple other straightforward things are the extra batteries, and I'll show you the camera gear and stuff that I'm gonna be rocking. But this here are 2 extra batteries for the camera I'm using, which is the Canon T7i. So I got a couple extra battery packs that were, I think they were only like 15 bucks for 2 plus a charger. And then I have these batteries for my E4K Action Cam, which I recently got. So I'll be bringing these things as well. So chargers, those are straightforward. An extra, little charger situation here with a cable so I could charge these guys up. I'm gonna bring headphones. So I'm gonna do a live stream. I don't have my laptop out here, but I'll show you that momentarily, along with a backpack that I use. But I'm bringing the headset so that I can do the live stream, make sure I have good audio, or at least try to have good audio. We do what we can. And this is my 24mm lens here. So this is the Canon 24 2.8. And it's one of my favorite lenses. I'm gonna switch over to it in a second so that I can show you the wide angle zoom that I'm using. But this lens right here, this is why a lot of people are, asking me, what lens are you using? What camera are you using? It's the lens. And this lens is only like 150 bucks. So super small, super light. It's one of my favorites. So now I'm showing you stuff that was in the cases. So this is a light, and this is one of my primary lights. I think it's a newer, like NEEWER. I don't know how many lights are there. I think there's like 160 LEDs. It comes with this battery pack here and a charger. And the cool part is you can, put this on top of a DSLR or a tripod. So I use this thing all the time just to give a little more light. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be like doing a lot of videoing or anything, but just having this light is fantastic, and it's small enough and I have plenty of space, so it's easy enough for me to bring. And it comes with this nice carrying case. I think it only costs like 30 bucks or so. Next, I did mention the other lens that I have. So this here is the Canon, this is a 10 to 18 millimeter, and it has, it's the IS version, so it's image stabilization. I got this lens as well as the one I showed you before, the 24, when I started traveling a little bit more. When my wife and I first visited Montana, I wanted to get this ultra wide angle lens for landscapes and stuff like that. Turns out it is a great vlogging lens because it's wide. Now, a lot of the Canon cameras, especially this sort of consumer grade, they don't have a full frame sensor. So you lose some of the wide angle. So you multiply it by 1.6. So that means this is like a 16 to like a 30 whatever. So it's hard to do math in your head fast. But anyway, this is a great lens, and it does have the image stabilization, and it is great for vlogging. And whenever you see sort of the wider angle shots, I'm using this lens here. Now the downside on this is it doesn't work as well in low light. So it's a f4.5 to 5.6. So whereas the 24 2.8 can go really well in low light, and in fact you could see this, I'm using the 24 2.8 right now. See how the background's blurry? You can't do that with this wide angle lens. You lose some of that, I guess bokeh is what they call it. It's a blurry background. So anyway, I'm bringing this lens as well. I have a couple other lenses, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Now, this is the new camera that I got here. It's the E4K Action Camera. This was a kit as well, and you can see it has a nice carrying case. I didn't even know it was gonna come with a carrying case, but I have here the selfie stick, which is nice. So there's a selfie stick. There's a charger for some batteries, which go in this gimbal. So I got the gimbal kit, so you can mount this gimbal on the selfie stick and it keeps the camera level. It's freaking amazing. I've taken some shots of my dog Georgie running around, and it really works while it's off right now, of course, because I'm not using it, but it's really pretty amazing, and I've never used anything like it. For a vlog, sometimes the movement is okay, but nobody wants to watch like a bunch of like shaky footage. The camera itself is quite small. I mean, it fits in the palm of my hand. I've never had a GoPro or anything like that, but this E4K is a fraction of the price. And from what I can tell, the quality is comparable. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the accessory kit real quick just to show you some of the stuff I'll be working with. So I got this whole accessory kit, and there's a ton of stuff. There's like 20 things in there. There's like a waterproof housing in there. A couple things that I have used already. This is like a harness, so you can just wear the camera like on your chest, like a little tripod mount on the bottom, and it works great. I mean, this whole accessory kit was only like 20 bucks, I think. And I looked at a couple of GoPro items, and just single items for the GoPro were like 20, 40, like quite expensive. So I got this full accessory kit for way less. And this is a suction cup mount. So I'm gonna mount this inside the car, and then I could just put the camera on here and get a wide angle from within the car so that you could see Georgie and I in the car while we're driving. So the other part is the scenery that I'm gonna be driving through is probably gonna be pretty amazing.